Testing, 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 testing. All right, check this out. Beta male strategies. Beta male strategies. Sorry, AMS. Sorry, MTR. All right. I thought the last video was going to be the last one, but I think this one might be. We'll see. Anyway, what are we doing? We're talking about beta male characteristics of a beta male relationship, beta male situation, so that those of you guys that don't recognize you in that situation and what's going to eventually happen in that situation, uh, you can start to try to change the tide and get your and right the ship, so that you can see you got some of the stuff going on in your relationship. Then you might be in a situation where you're in a beta male situation and you don't even know it. You don't even recognize it. Think a beta male is something way out, but it's just a simple uh, setup of a relationship that has you not being in total control of your own destiny. Anyway, moving forward. Uh, let's identify some of the last couple of things that's in a beta male type of situation. Uh, oh, this is a bad one. You have to. Well, they're all bad, but this is a real bad one. You have to. There's a high need to emasculate oneself for the relationship to work. So you got to constantly emasculate yourself for the relationship to be able to be on uh, some type of solid footing, right? You can't you can't come out and express your true feelings, because if you do, there's always a threat of the relationship folding apart. When that is the case, you are in a beta situation, because the woman will always threaten you with her leaving or her not being around to snap you back in line, to pull you in, because they don't have nothing else to pull you in with. So they'll say, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, as far as leaving the relationship or being with somebody else. Whichever one they think is gonna drive you the most crazy, that's what they're gonna threaten you with. And so that's to keep control over you. No, you should never have to emasculate yourself to make a relationship work. There's gonna be times where you're gonna have to compromise. I'm not saying you ain't gonna have to compromise, but a compromise is looking at it logically and saying, okay, if I give this up, I'm gonna get this in return. When you emasculating yourself, you ain't getting nothing in return. The only thing you getting is them not threatening you as much, but they still threaten you. They still had a cloud over your head, and you don't need that in a relationship if you're trying to be in a positive relationship. Uh, that was number 16. Number 17. Woman eventually loses respect for you because she has a desire for masculine energy. So you're always displaying this beta energy, which is like, to you it's just, I'm just an easygoing person. I'm just getting along with everybody. No, 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 no. But see, a woman wants to see that masculine energy. She's gonna do things to try to pull that masculine energy out of you, even if, I'm telling you, women are so crazy, man. They want to see that masculine energy, but then when they recognize it's you, they're gonna smash it back down. They want to see that you got it in you, and they can direct it to wherever they want to direct it to, in case they want to sick you on somebody else or sick you on this person. They just want to see you got it in you, but then they want to make sure that you'll never bite their hand. See what I'm saying? So, but you don't want to be like that. You want to be a free spirit, just like they are. You want to be a free spirit. You don't want them to control how you're going to respond or handle any situation. You want to be in charge of how you handle everything. So you don't you so that's the whole thing about this whole beta male situation is women eventually loses respect for you and starts doing all kinds of different disrespectful things in your presence, away from your presence. It becomes a nightmare of a situation. Yet she will not leave because she has the maximum control and she don't want you to leave, but she'll threaten you that she'll leave because she know you're gonna go, please, 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 Gina, 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 please, please, please don't leave, right? No, no, brother. Jesus said it best, man. Pick up your bed and walk, brother. Don't stay no place where you ain't wanted and people gonna mistreat you. Pick up your bed and walk. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta be no place like that. But you gotta learn this stuff. See, nobody comes out and teaches you, especially as a man. Nobody comes out and teaches you. You don't see women come out and they already got an advantage. They got a vagina. They got the advantage already when they starting out. You don't. You starting out at a disadvantage. Every time you start out at a disadvantage. So now you trying to catch up, but there's really not a lot of places you can go to get information to get caught up. Well, we trying to catch you up. If you're experiencing any of this stuff, I'm talking to you. If not, maybe you know somebody. You need to let them watch this series. Anyway, once a woman loses the respect for you because see what happens is, especially if you got a working woman, a woman goes to work, man, she's gonna see masculine frame dudes at the job. And then that's gonna turn her on, right? When she has when she's in her cycle of mating cycle, which is a monthly cycle, right? So when that fertility comes around for her, fertility cycle comes around, just like in the animal kingdom, bro, the most dominant male is going to be the most attractive to her. She can't help it. It's not her fault. She can't help it. So if you're being this beta male all the time, man, eventually she loses so much respect. This is how it would start. Why don't we go get some coffee? Start out with coffee. Next thing you know, they're meeting for lunch. Next thing you know, they're meeting for dinner. Next thing you know, they're going away for a weekend. And once it starts happening like that, man, it's all bad. It's all bad. Now, there's nothing wrong. Well, I'm saying there's nothing wrong. The problem with that situation is they will keep it from you until it gets so bad that it spills over, the disrespect spills over onto you. You don't want to let it get that far. What you want to do is you want to address it and say, hey, if you want to be with this other person, that's cool. Just let me know so we can make the plans to, separate and go our separate ways, and you can go be with that person. 9 times out of 10, the woman's going to be, no, I don't want to be with this person, because what they really want, they want you they want to dominate you in the house, but they want to be able to hit a alpha male every now and then. That's what they want. That's the setup that most of them want. Anyway, don't let it get to the disrespect. Last thing is the deal breaker. There's no deal breakers. See, when you go into a relationship as a beta male, man, you come in there talking about, I'll do anything for you. I will do anything to be with you. I will do. That means that's telling the woman there ain't no deal breakers. So a woman, that is empowering to a woman and most women have to learn righteousness. They don't come out righteous. Look at Eve. Eve was not a righteous person. She was more inclined to do wickedness than righteousness. She had to be taught righteousness. Okay, the man, he was told one time, this is what we do, and they had no problems for all the time before the woman got there. They had no problem. Wasn't no miscommunication. Wasn't no problems. You ain't hearing about guys scolding at them about nothing, right? All hell didn't break loose till the woman came, and she listened to the other man, and he in his situation, and he told her he misled her, and she misled him, and that's when we had a problem. So the woman is the one, because the snake couldn't mislead the man, because he would have did it. But he knew better than to approach him. He approached the woman. He knew he could get to the man by getting to the woman, because they have a much more susceptibility to devilishment. That's just the reality of that. So be careful, but never, ever, ever tell a woman, I'll do anything for you. Never tell her that. Never, 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 never. Once you tell her that, you telling her that there ain't no deal breakers. She can sleep with your brother, your cousin, your sister, your father, and you gonna take her back. And nothing, man. That once you take a woman back after she sleeps with a bunch of people that you know, it is my opinion that she is not going to respect you like she should. She just will never respect you. Like once you take a woman back after she's slept with a bunch of people that you know, uh, it's very difficult for her to respect you. After that, she's gonna be like, man, you're just a, you just a piece of gum on the floor, and she can just step on. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Anyway, just a little thing for you guys that are doing that are caught up in the beta male situation. If you're not in beta male, cool. But if you are, if you see and you recognize some of these things that I brought up, then I should let you know you in a beta situation. And if it ain't as bad as it could be, it's on its way. And you can't, you want to nip it in the bud now. All right. All right, y'all. You know what, man? This is my beta male series, my beta male strategy series, how to get away from being a beta male so you can dominate your situation in your relationship. You know, I don't know, so a lot of us are not into the alpha or beta male, but unfortunately, it is a reality of the female attractive, the female desirability. So females desire that alpha situation, and they reject the beta situation, or they want to control. That beta male energy brings out the testosterone in the female and makes her dominate the beta. And that is not the way things are supposed to go. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Please subscribe, like, and subscribe. If you like it, like it, and subscribe. If not, and then let me know if you subscribe. Let me know you want to talk about it. All right? All right, peace. Oh, never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor.